Yeah, good afternoon, guys. This is me, your brother, your friend, your man Steven, right here on the show. It's going to be a very quick one this afternoon from Nigeria, and I'm here to actually talk to us about issues that is on ground. A few days ago, I remember I did a video here, and I told you guys that I will be coming out to talk to our youth on the way forward. Please, guys, just share this broadcast. Give us as much thumbs up as we can. If this is your first time following us on Nayawa's YouTube channel, please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the bell icon and click all so you can get notification anytime we are, you know, on air or we have uploaded any very important information that you need to actually get to. If you are following me on my Facebook page, please follow me on the Matter Rising with Jumali Steven, United States of Nigeria, or my private page, Iriamiatoe Steven. Having said, I want to say congratulations to the guys who actually, planned. The hello, hello, Mama, Mary Life. Hello, hello. So people actually plan the Edo social media influencer, event yesterday. I want to say congratulations to you guys. I think that's the first step to the way forward. I haven't said that. Let me now gradually, systematically talk to the youth of Edo State. Yeah, my people, the youth of Edo are the most vibrant youth today as far as the social media space is concerned. Whether people think they are constituting nuisance in the social media space or they are contributing to the development of the state. In any way, they're actually a voice that ought to be heard. They're actually a voice that ought to be reckoned with. During the electionary period of 2020 that brought Governor Obaseki to power on the second tenure, the Edo youth actively participated in the campaign. They actively participated in the mobilization. They actively participated in everything that had to do with that election. They also decided to add on to the votes to make sure that the vote counts. They have the energy, they have the strength, they have the technical and knowledge know-how. Vibrancy is still on their side. They did extremely well during the election. And they make the point very clear that the moment they decided to take a stand on something, nothing will stop them from actualizing it. Both of the APC and of the PDP. They weren't just a force. They were forces to be reckoned with. They fought many battles. and the one on both sides. It doesn't matter how you look at it from. The contribution of the Edo youth on the last election is a pointer that the Edo youth are not docile, that the Edo youth are not nonchalant, that the Edo youth are not just noisemakers. They're actually influencers. If you go around the state today, you also agree with me that the Edo youth has contributed immensely to the development of Edo State. That the 5% of the Edos in diasporas are under the ages of 40. That shows the large chunk of money being sent home to Edo State on a daily basis are all from the strength of the Edo youth. My question is this: having atomized, enumerated all these wonderful qualities of the Edo youth, why are we still lacking when it comes to power, particularly the political power? Yesterday, I was dumbfounded. Just truly, I was flabbergasted. I haven't seen a 25 years old Northerner becoming the youth leader of the PDP at the national level. While the deputy national youth leader was a 50 years old plus guy that was from the South. And that actually prompted me to want to start talking on issues that have to do with the youth of Edo. I am first Edo before I am in Nigeria. I'm a proud Edo man to the core. Why have we not taken the responsibility of taking over the leadership mantle of Edo State as at now? What are the hindrances that have made the Edo youth not to have attained their political future when they are still under the ages of 40? One of the greatest reasons is that the Edo youth have decided to make themselves a political hallelujah boys. Sorry, guys. To the political godfathers. I'm not going to miss West today as I address my youth on the way forward for 2023-2024. The youth, based on the Nigeria phenomenon, it is the leaders of tomorrow. Our tomorrow is gradually sliding at our faces, while the old had refused
to relinquish power to the right constituents, which is the youth constituency. Do not forget, guys, Edo State is about 4.5 to 5 million in population. And based on statistics, 70 to 75% of that population are under the age of 45. That shows the large chunk of the youth in Edo are still very, very vibrant, with so much for them to exhibit. Why are we not actually displaying this character we ought to have displayed in our state? If we must take over the reign of power in 2023, 2024, the Edo youth must unite. One of the greatest problems of the Edo youth today is disunity, is backbiting. One of the problems of the Edo youth today is wish hunting one another, trying to drag down one another for reasons best known to them. In these last few months that I've been around, I have found out that the major problem is that we have refused to realize that our future and the future of our children are being mortgaged by our ancestors, our grandfathers, and our fathers. Until we realize this and begin to think in that direction of operation, we might not be able to have a future of our own. Do not forget the president of France was just 30-something years old guy when he became the president. There are many of us today at the age of 35, we are still living with our parents, still sleeping on a very long coach or sofa in our family home. Not because we have no job, it is because we are becoming too dependent on the older population. So we are not finding the means of becoming our own man in the midst of all this. The first is we must breed the trust. We must be able to build unity among ourselves. 2023-2024 is a crucial time in the life of the Edo youth, particularly my generation. Because today, if we do not do the right thing and the wrong people takes over the side of leadership again, we have 4 years to go. And 4 years in addition to your age will no more make you to be a youth, but you're going to be in the classes of the older population. That will show that there will not be a gap between the youthful age and the age of the elderly. And the moment there is a gap, guys, this is what is going to happen. You're going to have an infrastructural gap. You're going to have a mental capacity gap. You're going to have no link between the old and the new. Because our age are actually the bridge between the old lad and the new lads. I know somebody is going to tell me the political situation in Nigeria does not encourage the youthful participation. I think you are correct to some extent. Basically, you are 35% correct. The entire 65% left is that do not forget that the youths are actually the hands and the legs of the political gladiators today in Edo State. Without a vibrant youth, there's no political godfather. Without a vibrant youth, the political class who actually believed they have what it takes to control the day-to-day activity of the Nigerian people cannot be able to do anything. What is the way forward? I think the youth, just with what they did yesterday at the Edo social media influencer conference, there was no party affiliation. There were no political discussion. It was a youth forum to discuss the way forward for a better Edo. I also want us to use the same energy to muster support for the handover of political powers to the youth. I spoke with somebody yesterday, and he told me it will be difficult for the youth to lead in this present time. And I asked him a simple question: who controls the vote in Edo State today? They are the youth. Who are the political talks that is being used by the political criminals? They are the youth. Who are those that have the energy to do beyond what their paymaster expected them to have done? They are the youth. Who has the largest vote chunk in our state today? They are the youth. But when it comes to appointment, when it comes to political positions, we are being relegated to the background, and they will tell us we have no experience. How can you have an experience when you have not been able to actually exercise what you have learned in school or on the street? Experience is you doing things, failing, and knowing the reason that you failed. Any man who has no experience cannot be able to do so much in elevating the suffering of his people. We need a more collaborating youth. We need a more focused youth. We need a more youth that are ready to take their destinies into their hands. Not violently, but through campaign of the reset of the minds. One of the greatest problems today is this idea of financial issues. that the youth are actually working towards. We are too money conscious today. That is why we are all ready to sell our souls. We are all ready to sell our conscience just to buy a GLK. The energy you put into crime, if such energy is not being redirected, we're going to have a best government in Edo State come 2023, 2024. I am not asking for anyone to vote in the old nature anymore. In 2024-23, I'm expecting to see the youth of Edo taking the front stage, in the political sphere. The old ones have failed us. Let's try the new breeds. I'm expecting a collabo between the youths of the North, the Central, and the South. I'm expecting a situation whereby the entire youth will come together under one canopy for a political redemption on our states. I am expecting to see a youth that will be ready to defend another youth, and that will be ready to drop every ambition that is not of interest to the development of Edo State. I'm expecting to see a youth that will say Edo first, Edo second, Edo last. In his agenda, why fighting or supporting any candidate come 2024, 2023. I'm expecting to see a youth who will be ready to hold our leader accountable for their actions and inactions. I'm expecting to see a youth who are incorruptible, whose conscience and will cannot be bought over by anyone. I am expected to see a youth who will say, forward ever, backward never. If we are able to unite in this forum and do the little that I have said, we're going to see a more vibrant, workable youth in our time. 2023, 2024 is a deciding factor for the Edo people. From the Senate to the House of Rep, to the State National Assembly, to the local government chairman, the councillors, even up to the government, the governor of the state. I want to see the youth taking over, doing what our leaders have refused to do all this while. My plea today is for every one of you, as a matter of fact, to join hands together to make our state great. The only way we can do that is when we're actually in the corridor of power. We supported the whole breed for a very long time. We have not actually gained anything from it. I think it's our time we begin to work towards the emancipation of the youth. The one was 32 years old when he got married, when he became the head of state as a passion. Chief Anthony Naro was 25 years old when he became a member of the parliament. The Tonda Zikri, Chief of Family Awolowo, Macaulay, and all others, we are all in their 20s when they took over the reign of power in Nigeria. Today, I'm going to ask a simple question, guys. If we have not taught right now that these elders, these experienced elders are alive, what is going to happen to us, to our generation, and our future when they are gone without teaching us anything? The only way we can succeed is when we decided to take our destinies into our hands. By building a government that is workable and with the youth. Someone just asked me a question now. Say, with which party the youth will contest from or take over from? Right now, Brashala David. In a state where we come from, the youth carries 65 to 75% of the population. If the youth decide to float a party today, and we decide to agree together and say this is the way we want to go, the party will beat PDP, the party will beat APC, and any other party that have been in existence. Because the bulk or the chunk of the people who are actually ruling in these parties are the youth. That's number one. Number two, if the PDP, the APC, and any other political party sees the seriousness of the youth, their determination to take over the reign of government in Edo State, they will have no other choice than allowing them to have their way. Do not forget, there's an adage that says, the minority speaks, but the majority decides. The only thing we need today as a youth of Edo is to reunite again. Let's bring that back, that bond. Let's take greed away. The moment the greed is taken away, automatically there's going to be a shift in the political equation in Edo State. The more we say we are now ready to take our destinies into our hands, the political situation in Edo will change automatically. That is why I'm calling on all the Edonites. Let's not allow the political affiliation that these guys are using to actually deal with us and deprive us of our future, which they are mortgaging on the altar of 2,000 and 5,000 naira. If they think we are not useful, why do they have to make us their thugs? If they think they are not useful, why do they have to make us their bodyguards? Our leaders today knows that their lives are in our hands. They give us their lives to protect. If that is the case, why are they refusing to give the life of our state into our hands to protect, just as we are protecting theirs? I want to pray to my youth from the east, from the north, central, and the south of the door to wake up to the reality. Let's begin to walk in harmony. Let's begin to walk in unity. Let's begin to work to see that we have an Edo that we're proud of. Let's begin to work that we have an Edo that we can be able to say, yes, this is it. Yes, ma'am. That is a plan. We started from somewhere. The plan I have is we started from somewhere. Try to create a new order for our state. And I believe strongly, with the support of you all, we can be able to take Edo State away from the woods. Yesterday, I saw that our youth, we are celebrating. I saw you celebrating when they met the governor. There's nothing wrong with you seeing the governor anyways. There's nothing wrong with you taking pictures with the governor anyways. But my problem is we actually sold our souls, our conscience to the devil. All because of the little they're giving us. Let's wake up, guys. Let's be an Edo that we all will pardon. Let's turn Edo to a place of envy. We can do it. We have what it takes to do it. We are the grandchildren of great warriors. Fighting for freedom is in our DNA. Let us not allow anyone to continually deceive us. Let's build a state where every state will be proud to be part of that state. My plea today to all the adults in diaspora and at home. Let's drop our differences aside. Let's unite to redeem and rescue our state from what
is befalling us right now and what's about to befall us. 2023 is not going to be a chess play. It will be the youth versus the elders. Any youth that is coming out for any elected position to be granted the access by the youths. And I believe that with that, we're able to make a sharp difference among ourselves. Thank you very much, guys. Yes, that's what I'm saying now. It's just for us to unite. If we unite, we can do it. We can do the impossible, sir. We unite right now. We're going to do the impossible. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. I need to run right now. I will be having an interview maybe tomorrow on my findings at GBTH. It will be an explosive one. Just watch that. It will be only be on Najabo's YouTube. Thanks so much, guys. I need to run right now. See you tomorrow again, if God's willing. God bless you, guys. I'm here now. Sister Irene, I'm here. I'm always here. I practically do video every day. It's just that I don't do long videos anymore because of the light issue, So, but I practically do video every day. I'm here. Fighting the cause. I'm working on society and very soon I'm going to be out fully again, guys. But you're going to see me every day sitting in this car and talking about issues that is here. And very soon we're going to start our Matter Rising with Humanitarian. Very soon, guys. Right now, my focus is to see how Edo youth can take over Edo 2023-2024. That's my focus right now. The old session has failed us. We need these new people. We need new breeds. We need new oxygen. We need new blood in the political sphere to deal with issues. And I believe strongly in a short while from now, we'll start displaying that expressly. That I can show you guys. Thank you very much, guys. Nigeria is not making me to stay long. Except if you guys had to bring light from Europe. I mean, bring light from UK now, make a put. So that at least that will be having light 24 hours to stay on here and do the video. Love you guys. See you later tomorrow again as we continue to discuss issue bordering on the youth and politics 2023-2024. Please share this video, let it go viral. Let everyone who has interest jump in. We are ready to support as many as we can when we know your intention is good and is for the betterment of the Edo people. Bye-bye, guys. Have a nice day. God bless you guys.